it's Christopher Nejman. I saw a question on the group. A newbie asked, what is floating? Well, floating is laying your fabric on top of the hoop without having to hoop it. Some people also consider floating putting a stabilizer underneath the hoop as when there's even a stabilizer already hooped. That's another thing of floating. I call that bottoming. If you take a piece of stabilizer, like for example, you cut a piece off and you're going to slip it underneath to give extra stability while it's embroidering, to me, I call that bottoming because it's on the bottom. And I call laying your fabric on top topping, and the industry calls it floating. So I'm going to show you the easiest way that I do mine, because you all see all the embroidery videos I'm posting of all the designs I'm creating with my new MC9900. So right now I have a lightweight, it's kind of a medium to a lightweight tearaway stabilizer. This is some duck cloth I have, white duck cloth. Somebody asked what I make with all this. You know, I make the embroidery on duck cloth, and then I decide later what I want to turn it into. Do I want to make a bag? Do I want to make a pillow? Do I want to make a wall frame it in the wall for art? There's so many things you can create with it, and let your imagination go wild. You know what? Here's something I want to give everybody a little tip about. When you go shopping at the stores, look at all the things being sold with embroidery. You know, look at everything. Ideas are endless out there. So if you ever run out of ideas, just go shopping. You know, if you still have a mall in your area, or you still have a nice department store to go visit, go and visit these stores and see. Okay? All right, now, for what I do, I'm not using a hoop right now. So what I do is I will just fold this in half. This is the fabric. I also want to point out that I also interfacing on the back. So you determine how heavy you want this to be. For me, for a lot of my designs, I use 911FF by Pellon, and I interface on the back, and then I serge around the edges so no fraying happens, okay? So I'm going to fold this in half, and then I'm going to fold this in half. Now I've got my 4/4, and I'm finger pressing a little more firm right at this point here, okay? Now, I'm going to take my hoop, and there's that fold right there, and I'm going to slide this down. Well, first of all, I want to line it up on my grid on my mat. So there's the marking for the fold. Let me move this for the marking for the fold. There we go. See, I got the grid line on my mat lined up with the fold mark, with the line on the hoop. You see that? And then here is the fold line. I'm going to slide that down here like that to where the center lines are on the hoop. Okay? And you can see there's the center line, and here's the center line, and I've got those butted against each other. Okay? Now what I like to do is I like to spray base. I'm using a 505. There's other brands out there. I was using one I got at Walmart. It was really nice. It's for embroidery. It was like 10 bucks a can. It worked really nice. And then they had these on sale at Joann's. Never buy nothing at Joann's without the coupon. Newbies, this is for you. You veteran old timers, you already know this. All right, so now I'm going to just lightly spray. You can put this in a box if you want and spray. I just do this, and this is fine for me. It doesn't mess up anything around me. Later on, when your hoop does get dirty, you can clean it with alcohol or WD-40 or Gooby Gone. No big deal. All right. And then I'm going to take this over. Never spray on the fabric. Spray on the stabilizer. Okay. I'm going to lay this over, and I'm going to tack it down like this. See? Then I want to check. Yep, that's pretty good. It's pretty much on there. Just do a little bit more. There we go. Flip it around and do the other side. Yabba dabba do. Very nice. Okay. Then Janome makes these clamps or these clips or clamps, whatever you call them, for their embroidery machine. For this particular model, like I said, I have the MC9900. And for those of you who are going to ask me, where do you get these? Your Janome dealer. Check with your Janome dealer for the brand model you have. And if you want to know if you can what clamps work for your machine, remember you can always visit the Janome website, look up your machine. Your page will come up, look at optional accessories, and then click on the optional accessories, whatever you want, it'll take you to the page. There's so much resourcing you guys can do on your own. And if you're not doing that, you're not helping yourself. So you're just going to be like forever waiting, because no one's going to do it for you. You got to go do it. You know, half of my life is spent researching. People ask me, how do you know so much? How do you do this? How do you achieve so much? Well, you know, it's thank God for Google and thank God for YouTube, because I will tell you something. I was not born of the internet generation. The internet came into effect for me around I think it was 2000, around 2000, I had gotten the internet and I started doing all kinds of things on the internet, and then it just grew from there, you know? And we didn't have Facebook, we had Yahoo groups, you know? And then YouTube started growing. So it was all books and videos and then the internet. So everyone today has access to the same information and the same education. All you have to want to do is research and look everything up and watch videos, just like you're watching this video right here. Okay, so now I'm going to put a clamp here, and I did buy 2 extra ones so I can do 3 on each side. I just thought the 3 on each side would be nice, and maybe I'll get another one, do 4 on each side, who knows, but so far it's been working out pretty good for me. And I'm going to do this, clamp one right there. Now there's a center bump, kind of a bump there, right there, because of that little indentation, so there you go, it goes there. So yeah, it probably would be nice if I got another one. I can do 4, you know, I can do 4. And that is how I hoop my fabric to do floating, to get the designs that I do. And that's it. Hope that helps you guys. Take care. Don't forget, don't be afraid to research. Look up all the information. When a person gives you the name of a product, like you read this product, instead of saying where do you get it, take that name, enter it in Google, and choose a vendor of your choice to buy from. That's how easy it is. And newbies, welcome to our world. This is the most fun hobby you can have at home. This hobby teaches you how to be self-sufficient and independent, and it gives you total creative freedom because you get to design whatever you want.